now I'm doing my science project on ocean acidification. I'm going to acidify various different components and then compare the differences.
Maybe I could use stuff that we don't need, that we can't use, and turn it into something else, like recycle it.
Tell me what we learned last week.
How to save water.
Yeah!
I knew that.
I want to teach kids that the world is amazing and get them inspired about science as much as I'm passionate about it.
And there was that magic.
Our main goal is to provide these programs for free for these schools that have cut science programs.
I would hate to think that just because some child is not getting exposed to it, they'll never know that they have a passion for chemistry.
What is an element that makes a plant grow?
Sun, water.
Sun, water, soil. You make it shine.
120 college instructors and 500 first and second graders. We put so much time and effort into creating the best curriculum possible.
They were making habitats inside shoeboxes. And at one point, a child said, "We could use some grass. There's grass right out there," and pointed right outside. And the classroom, half the class just evacuated and went outside and began gathering materials and building habitats. And the Sprout Up teachers were not just willing, but excited by the students' idea. And it's no wonder that the students couldn't get enough of it.
We were beginning to compost at home, so Charlotte taught her dad and her older brother all about the importance of composting and how it kept things out of the landfill, and that we helped enrich our soil.
Students are being scientists to learn the subject matter of science under the guidance of equally enthusiastic adult learners. As a companion to their enthusiasm, there's a kind of humility in the face of children and their thinking and their learning.
I always loved that they had a rad fact, and then I could know something really cool about the world. One of my favorite rad facts was it takes at least like 1,000 years or something to make 1 inch of soil.
When we were studying a predator and prey, they had a whole game that they got to do, so it just really made everything a lot more alive. The kids were talking about the whole ecosystems.
The Sprout Up people are able to get them focused on each individual lesson and each individual activity during those lessons. It's really quite impressive to see. And I do have kids coming up, making these connections. I should conserve paper because, the bugs are going to need to live in the trees and we want to protect the trees. They're just thinking about it, and making these connections all on their own. It's really nice.
It's definitely enhanced my own learning and my own teaching.
The kids are certainly learning a lot, but the college students are changing. And the schools that the college students are working in might be changing too.
Can we all point to which one we think has a lot of waste?
The real investment may be in the future of both our environment and also our educational system. You're funding a model for how things might be.
This is an action program. This is a way to help the children of the future understand and change the world that we live in.